I want you to take a look at this picture and tell me which of these wines you think is the sweetest. I'll give you a second to pause this video and lock in your vote. Now, before I give you the answer, one of the most important features that a lot of people overlook when it comes to wine is its color. Now, sure, a white wine is typically yellow, a red wine is usually red or sometimes purple, and a rosé wine is some pinkish orange color. But wines have different shades of color, which can indicate distinct characteristics of its taste. For instance, white wines could have different shades of yellow, presenting as straw, golden, or even amber. And to me, this indicates two very important features of the wine, which is its sweetness and fruitiness. Darker colored wines are usually sweeter with warming tasting notes of stone fruit and tropical fruit such as pineapple or peach, or they can have notes of cooked or dried fruit such as jam or dried apricot. Alternatively, lighter colored wines are usually acidic with cooler tasting notes of citrus and palm fruit like lime and green apple, or they can even have tart green tropical fruit notes of kiwi and unripe papaya. So if you answered B, you answered correctly. Now, you may have gotten this correct because you already know this information and you don't really need me all that much, so kudos to you. But if you guessed this correctly, it could be because your Vinstinct allowed you to recognize that deeper colors are indicative of ripeness and sweetness. For instance, let's take a look at these groups of strawberries, bananas, and mangoes. If I asked you which of these sides had sweeter fruit, you'd probably say side B, because each fruit on the right is richer in color, which means it's had more time to mature, ripen, and develop its sugar content. Unlike side A, which appears to be less ripe and probably tastes more acidic. So bringing this concept back to wine, a Riesling, which is super light, acidic, and dry, is going to have a lighter color than Moscato, which is a sweeter and fuller wine. But a Moscato is going to be lighter in color in comparison to a Sauterne, which is a very, very sweet dessert wine with a whole lot of body.